Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mulyanti. I'm from Bandung. My campus is Universitas Adirajasa Suara Sanjaya, but you better known as Ars University. Okay. Now I want to make a presentation about our paper. The title is Carbon Tax as a Carbon Emission Controller. Okay, research background. We have three research background. Number first, global climate change is caused by the increase in greenhouse gas emission, particularly carbon dioxide or CO2 from the combustion of fossil fuels. Indonesia is the ninth largest emitter of carbon in the world, with emission reaching 192.7 million tons of carbon dioxide. The energy sector, especially coal-based steam power plants, is the main contributor to national emission. The Indonesian government has responded to this issue by implementing carbon tax as a fiscal instrument to reduce emission and encourage energy efficiency. However, the effectiveness of this policy implementation has not yet been optimal due to technical limitation and weak supervision. Research objective. We have three research objectives. Number one, to analyze the effectiveness of carbon taxes as a fiscal instrument in controlling carbon emission in the energy sector. Number two, to evaluate the implementation mechanism, tax base, and the impact of the carbon taxes on the efficiency and operational costs of power plants. Number three, the aim is to contribute empirically to the existing literature on the implementation of carbon taxes within the framework of environmental policy in Indonesia. Research gap and urgency of the research. Number one, first, previous studies tend to discuss the theory of externalities and Pigouvian taxes conceptually, rather than on the empirical implementation in the energy sector. Two, there is a minimal number of studies examining the direct impact of carbon taxes on the coal-fired power generation sector in Indonesia. Three, the study fills the gap with a descriptive quantitative analysis based on actual data from the 2022 till 2024 period, providing empirical evidence on the effectiveness of carbon taxes in the national context. Three, the urgency of this research lies in its support for the clean energy transition and the achievement of nationally determined contribution. Research methodology approach: quantitative, descriptive, location and object coal-based power plants in West Java. We use secondary data and analysis technique. We use FUSE software. Result and discussion. For the result, the average carbon tax value of 6.28 indicates the high fiscal burden and relatively even distribution approach. You can see over here. Negative strictness indicate a relative similarity and uniform data distribution. Empirically, emission from the coal-fired power plants contribute 9.88% of the national total, still below the effectiveness threshold of 40%. However, in term components with the bilateral emission limits, so we're still concerned about that. Implication and research impact. We have two scientific implications, and you can see it. We have three scientific implications and three practical implications. Conclusion: carbon tax initiative has a strategic role in fiscal policy implementation, auto-market level effectiveness. And for future research, if you want to continue our research about tax carbon, we have 4 recommendations, and you can see it. The kind of cross-sector comparative analysis, so you can research cross-sector, not only in energy sector, develop a policy, study a behavioral responsive, and expand to the scope of research with primary data. Other than that, this is all our